you've purchased a reversing camera with one of these included, an RCA lead, but with both ends there's a little pigtail near the male socket on each side with a red cable. What is this cable? What it is a trigger wire. This is a trigger wire for your more modern built-in stereo units, which require to receive a signal from the power to actually turn on your reversing camera. Or not so much turn on, but switch over to the video mode. So, as you can see, I'm in my radio section in my car, and let's say hypothetically I wanted to go in reverse. This is just a manual override that I've installed. There's now power going to a reversing camera, but as you can see, even though I've got power to my stereo and power to my reversing camera, it's not switching over. Instead, I have to manually cycle over to the reversing camera. You see it's on there now. If I switch that switch off, lose the signal, power back on again. So on your stereo headset, you should have a wiring diagram. This one is also included on a sticker on top of the unit itself, but should also be in your instructions. If we see here on the right hand side, orange and black, we've got reverse in. This is our trigger wire that we need to wire one of those red leads to on an RCA cable. You'll see here on my loom that orange and black cable is labelled reverse in. Now your other red cable here on the RCA lead at the back of your car, this one you're going to splice and solder into the positive supply lead that you're using for the power to your reversing camera. So we have just sliced in our trigger wire into the positive power supply lead of the camera. So you'll see now that when I put this into reverse, even though I'm in, say, my radio, changes over to the reversing camera. Same again with my manual override as well. There you go. For curiosity's sakes, I'm going to open up one of these ends of the RCA lead and do a polarity test to show you which cable goes where. So unlike most RCA leads that you normally find in your AV, this one has 3 cables instead of the regular 2. So it's got a red, a black, and a yellow. And we'll open up and see what they are. Alright, just going to make sure that our continuity tester is working. Yep, alright. So first one we're going to do is the red. Chuck that on. First I'll go to red cable here. Yep, so just double check it's not anything else. Nope. So your red cable in this loom here is for your trigger wire power. Next we'll go to the yellow. So with your RCAs, they are center positive, or that at least is the standard. So if we hook onto our yellow here, and then we put our other terminal on the center, there you go. So that's, yep, yellow is center positive to the RCA, and that just leaves our ground. And we'll just go to our ground here, and yep, that completes the circuit. So in summary, your red cable is your red trigger wire, your yellow cable is your center positive for your RCA, and your black cable is your ground for the RCA adder, so that's out of it here.